Shalom, oh praises to Yahweh, Bashem Yahushua, Bashem Makakadash. Double honor to the apostles and elders, great millstone, roll well, and Shalom to all the brothers doing the work, certain in truth. So this article on RT, it says what UK's thriving economy refutes all gloom and doom of Brexit. Expert tells RT's boom bust. So it says, with lockdowns being lifted, the British private sector has reported its fastest growth in more than 2 decades, with numbers in May hitting the highest points since HIS numbers began. No, HIS markets began in 1998, led by the service sector. Yeah, so it's that same that same story where it's like essentially saying like, yeah, everything's good, everything's blissed off, everything worked out, and it looks that way presently. If you were to look, see like, yeah, just bare people killing the game, making money, living life, everything's good, everything bless up. You would just think like, okay, yeah, all that bullshit people are talking, it was BS. Now Britain's great, Britain's strong. It's Great Britain, mate. We're good. We're strong. We're gonna believe in us, But in reality, what there's factors that haven't yet come into play. The full rules on Brexit for the borders. The full checks at the borders aren't instated yet, and as well the full checks at the borders. Something else. Oh well, the other main thing is the furlough scheme still exists. People are still clean up on the furlough, and what's it called as well? Overall, the market, like a lot of parts of the market, like whilst retail might be doing well for the minute, how long is that gonna last? Because other markets have ceased to exist, man. Yeah, a lot of retail stores, chains closed down, thousands of jobs being lost. Like, has that all been compensated? Oh hell no. But that's this is how this is the news that people read because they're like, oh yeah, I need some good news. Yeah. I was wanting to, you can tell, you can see, yeah, it's busy, it's packed, which it is presently. But how long is that gonna last? How long is that gonna run? Because as it is now, it's like people are been stuck at home. People done been stuck at home, but yeah, it's from when going out's a thing. It'll be going out. But for how long? RT's boom bust welcomed Hilary Fordwich, the president of the Strellmark BD Consultants, to discuss a thriving economy which is walking hand in hand with rising inflation. Well, yeah, rising inflation. And that's gonna be noticeable, man. That impact's gonna be noticeable. But once it hits a threshold where people are getting touched, it's getting emotional. That's when you're really gonna see it. The impact. That's the thing is these things aren't evident. 100% of them aren't evident yet. There's still layers to be unraveled. Through the process of time. So it says Fordwich noted that the pound had bounced back to about 1.42 against the US dollar, up from 120 where it was after the Brexit vote in 2016. This refutes all doom and gloom of Brexit, despite C and the lockdown and everything. Look how well the British economy is doing, she said. And let's see if we can find.
No, that's really a terrible idea because think about it. It claims that it will give this financial inclusion to Americans who don't have access to.
Funny, they're talking about the digital dollar. US looking closer at digital dollar. That's funny as hell. Because, yeah, that digital dollar, that's leading to the mark, man. That implantable chip that goes under the skin. That's what, the increase in popularity and relevancy of crypto has been leading. Because that's you've had the markets crash, and really it was Elon Musk that kind of incentive that made it happen, because he stopped taking Bitcoin as accepting Bitcoin payments for Teslas, and he stopped taking Bitcoin payments. And then basically said it wasn't a trustworthy way, to kind of put money into. Which, surprise, surprise. But then, the market tanks. And this guy, thing is as well, is when he went to say he was going to start taking Bitcoin payments for, what the fuck is it called? Bitcoin payments for, what do you call it, for Teslas. Then he bought a shitload of I think over $1 billion worth of Bitcoin, and the shit blew up. And it's now that they're no longer taking it, they can sell it because they don't need it as for the sake of transactions, because that's what was implied. It was implied they were buying the the billion worth of Bitcoin for the sake of when taking payments within it, they'll need a certain amount. It says what the business developer added that the upsurge was being led by hotels, restaurants, and consumer-facing services. Yeah, hotels in the UK are popping off because people are doing what they call them staycations, where they'll just go to a different part of the UK and stay there for a few days, to get some ease, to get a break. So that's why a lot of those hotels, it's not international travel, it's not international tourism, it's just within the UK. So this is what as the UK severe lockdown has been much more restrictive than the US is. Ever was. But yeah, it's it's that same trying to bless it off like everything's going good in in the UK in the UK, but it's only a matter of time. Things for the present, shit's running. People are making money, people are living good, but the the programs that have been instated, eventually they're gonna stop, and it's like, okay, is there enough there afterwards? Not likely. Jeremiah 51 and 8. Babylon is suddenly fallen and destroyed. How for her take balm for her pain, if so be she may be healed? We would have healed Babylon, but she is not healed. Forsake her, and let us go every one into her own country, for her judgment reacheth unto heaven. Yeah, Babylon is suddenly fallen and destroyed. That's the thing. Is this place is done? It's in a state where it's just like, yo, you can see, yo, this thing's a wrap. But it says, how far take balm for her. Whatever method you try of sustaining or continuing this place, it's not a long term solution, and that's the thing. The general society is not a long term solution anyway, so it just compounds on that. And this is what. If Obisha may be healed, we would have healed Babylon, but she's not healed. Yeah, that's the thing, is you would have healed Babylon, but what? The place isn't healed. It's set up as a place where what? Really, that Roman worldview, that Edomite modern day worldview. That's what it's all about. That's what's presented, and that's what people invest in and desire. But yeah, let's go. Yeah, so this place is gonna taste that judgment, and really, it's clear. But yeah, I'll leave it there. It's a quick one. Shalom. Yeah, Shalom.